We're looking good, we're looking good. What's up guys, A Young Bassoonist here to bring a brand new video to the channel, and I am dressed kind of nice because I had a presentation before this, and I figured why not I just film a video after I do it so I can look nice. So today I wanted to cover a question that comes up a lot as a college bassoon player, and I think other double reeds like oboes, you definitely get this question asked to you guys, and the big question is, why do you guys make your reeds? And I don't think that's a bad question. It's actually a really good question that people asked, and in fact I even questioned myself that, and I questioned just the generality of bassoonists. Now oboists have a different reason to why they make their own reeds, and as do bassoons. So to break it down, we're going to be talking about it today, and if you guys are interested, feel free to stick around. So the first thing is we have to kind of wonder why the question even comes up. And for me to break it down is that you have kind of two sets of players that use reeds. You have the single reed players and the double reed players. Now, most single reed players will buy the reeds from a company like Van Doren, and it comes in a box, and then you'll pick like one or two reeds out of that batch of reeds, and that's what you got. There's no other process, and I am aware that there are some single reed players that do make their own reeds, but for most of it, most of these guys buy their reeds. So that's kind of where that question develops. And so that's where that question is really big, because it's like you can buy it. So why don't you just continue to buy it as you get to a higher level? That's where we have our response. And for me, I like to see both sides of everything. So I think there's two answers to this. You can continue buying reeds as a ongoing musician to become better. I think you totally can. You could get it from Renard or whatever, and you could play with it. And you can still play at a high level with these reeds. Don't get me wrong, it's not like you can't play at a high level with them. So yes, I think technically you can buy reeds going on. Here's to kind of counter that, and this is my reason, and I make reeds, so this is my reason why I make reeds, is because I believe when you make reeds, you could be able to customize this reed to be as compatible to the player as possible. And even just in general, you know, if you have a mouthpiece for a brass player, you know, they have mouthpieces, and that mouthpiece has to be compatible with the player to its best ability. So that's why some people will go through 3 or 4 mouthpieces within their lifetime as a musician. And it's the same idea with these reeds, is that we make them so it works for us in the best way, whether if we make it really thin, really thick, if they're wide, if they're thin, you know. So there's a lot of things that when you make your own reed, it allows you to really customize it to the best of its ability, and to yeah, that's what it is. We really try to make our own reeds so we can make reeds that are compatible with us. So that's kind of my reason why we make reeds. So another reason why I think it's good to make your own reeds is that you can prepare yourself for a lot of nasty situations that you can run into. So a big thing is that when you make reeds, you can make it for something. You can make reeds for low music, like when playing low notes. You can make music for playing high notes. There are Rite of Spring reeds. There are reeds that can play in humid climates. There are reeds that can play in high altitudes. And I think that's important to have, because there are definitely, because we're using cane, there are a lot of problems with the climate and the weather. It changes how the reed plays, and so making your own reeds, you can prepare for something like that, and it just allows that to be better. So with that said, that is going to conclude the video for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, feel free to leave a like on it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done that yet. And if you guys have any comments that you guys want to leave about why you think, other reasons that I may have not mentioned that you think people should make their reeds for, or if you're a rebel, if you're if you're an aspiring bassoonist who doesn't want to make reeds, and you have your reasons to why you don't need to, feel free to leave it down below in the comment section below, and I will be wonderfully enthused to hear them. But with that said, guys, thanks so much for watching, if you guys made it all the way through, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.